how's it going, guys? My name is Zach with the Movie Castle, and today we're going to be taking a look at the next extra thick Stuff of Nightmares one-shot, and that is Sleigh Ride. R.L. Stine, he knows how to give people something, horror fans, something just simply irresistible, and Santa Claus carrying a chainsaw? Yeah, I couldn't pass this up, but this is a longer story. I really am digging the new format this magazine's going for. A bunch of longer one-shots, just works better for Stine's anthology nature, and Red Murder was a fun sort of take on Scream. Now we get a take on Christmas, and it is super fun. The story is a little bit kind of roaming around and a little bit meandering, because the idea is this mall Santa snaps and breaks into people's houses and terrorizes them and takes away the Christmas presents, and it is really one of those out of control, going crazy, crime spree type deals, and it's just a ton of fun. What can you say? Gotta love R.L. Stine, gotta love these one-shots, and I love the Christmassy atmosphere with a bit of chaotic nature, and plus, this isn't aimed at little kids anymore, so we're gonna have some good, dark moments. Santa kills someone with the Christmas tree here. That's gonna be great. Anyway, love these as always. If you guys want to see a little more of this, I'm going to switch to the close-up camera and take a little peek inside the book. I'm not going to do any major spoilers, but if you want to see some of the story and the art, go ahead and stick around. We're going to switch to the close-up camera. Alright, here we are inside the castle, taking a closer look at Stuff of Nightmares Sleigh Ride. Right off the bat, a really great cover by Francesco Francavilla there. You just gotta love Santa Claus holding a chainsaw, a bunch of rats. Instead of a stocking, we just get a full-on human foot. And there's the Nightmare Keeper appearing as a little ornament. That's pretty fun. Once again, even though this is a one-shot, it's just a number one. I would prefer if it said one shot. But anyway, we get Stuff of Nightmares Sleigh Ride, and I do like how they put the little ornament in the foot hanging on the back, and the little wreath above it? Yeah, that's a nice touch. $7.99. Remember, this is thicker than a normal comic. And we got 01011. Anyway, if we crack the book open, we get the credits, created and written by R.L. Stine, illustrated by Pius Bak. Not 100% sure how to pronounce that, but we also get main cover and variant cover credits. There were apparently quite a few of them, and then after that, we jump into the story proper. Anyway, I'm not going to be doing any major spoilers, but I do want to show some of the story and some of the art, and take a glance around and look at a few things. So, no major spoilers, but let's look. We open up with Christmas Eve at the Harrison home, and the kids are excited because Santa came, and the mom and dad are like, what's going on? Kids, stay back, and we get Santa with an evil laugh there, which I really do like. That is a fun thought, that if Santa really did come down the chimney, the kids would be ecstatic, but boy, that would be a weird sight as an adult. But it is cool what happens next. He has rats named after his reindeer that are going to, he's going to unleash on the parents that are all tied up there. He's gonna steal the presents and cut the tree down with a chainsaw. That's just a crazy, messed up little story there. It's so fun. But anyway, we get the Nightmare Keeper and his manservant Reggie, which Reggie is one of those characters that every time I see him is getting a little funnier, but he's there talking about Christmas, and we'll get him with literally throwing at one of his heads on the fire, and then he has a green and red candy cane, which I do like. It's just distinctive enough without being unrealistic, and he's like, oh, there's a story tied to this. Now, at the end of the last one, when he said, oh, I got this story for you guys, it was the axe from the story, and now it's the candy cane. I guess he has two different objects for this story, but we cut to Santa most of the year. Not really Santa, it's a guy named Heinrich Fiddler, and he's squatting in this abandoned house with all the rats. Well, turns out most of the year he doesn't really have much going on for him, but when he gets to be Santa at the store in December, he's really, really happy. Well, all of a sudden he gets called in to talk to his boss, and the whole mall is going under, and they're going to have to close the toy department, which means no more Santa, which of course leaves him devastated, and he's going to accidentally wind up strangling this guy, and he leaves like nothing happened. We do get a scene later on where he talks to this mom and kid, and the kid, the mom's going to try to say, hey, we don't got time for this, and he'll snatch up the kid and be like, tell me what you want for Christmas, which is hilarious. But I also like that they do tie everything together with kind of a minimal number of characters. These two, it turns out, are the guy's wife and kid, and they're going to be the ones who find the body, and I do like how everything is all tied up there. Well, it turns out it's going to be a little harder to catch him than you think. There's the security guard, and they find a Santa, but it's the wrong Santa. He, of course, gave them a fake address, which leads to the FBI going after the wrong family who's just enjoying their Christmas dinner there. And he's going to be kind of going on this random crime spree, breaking into a bunch of people's houses when he can't find work. And we also get him talking to the imaginary Santa in his head, which I do think it's kind of funny, can't find work as a Santa, go crazy, and it does turn into this really random, could be anywhere, could be doing anything, getting the idea that Santa should steal the presents back because everybody's unappreciative of him, and it is kind of random and chaotic. I also like Santa going into Patty's pub. Santa is only human after all. Obviously not the same Patty's pub from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but we can dream, right? We also cut back to that security guard, and he's going to see a Santa. That might be him. Yeah, it's going to be hard to track down a Santa on Christmas. It's going to be pretty fun. But anyway, I won't go too much farther than that, but needless to say, we're going to get some fun Santa action, and I do like just how random and chaotic this plot can be, and just how joyously Stine writes an evil Santa. So a good, really fun descent into madness story, and just, fun over-the-top R.L. Stine cheesiness made for people who are a little older. I can definitely recommend this. Anyway, to everyone who's watched so far, thank you for watching. To everyone who's liked and subscribed, thank you. You really are helping the channel out. I'll leave a relevant playlist on the bottom. How about my Stuff of Nightmares playlist, where you can see me review the first plot arc, as well as the first of these one-shots. Anyway, have a good day. I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Relevant playlist on the bottom. Have a good day now.